Hi, welcome back to my channel, and this is a sound off on Love and Marriage DC. So you're gonna get these shades today because I did not feel like putting on any makeup, no brows, no lashes, no concealer. So here we are. So we just gonna jump into the part when Winter got down to the lake house with the sex therapist, because that's really where the meat and potatoes is. That's really what's important about this episode. So here we are. So Winter's here, and Winter has got a new hairstyle. She done covered up the shaved part of her head, and she looks amazing. She looks really, really pretty. You can't hate on her. She looked really good, you know? The shaved part of her head, because it was not like, it wasn't done right, it really took away from how pretty she is. Like, you really get to see how pretty she is now that her hair is, you know, she got it together. Arena is immediately irritated. She's like, here she comes. She done fixed her hair, huh? Because she tired of us talking about her. And I was just like, Arena, leave the girl alone. Leave her alone. So the couple sit down with the sex therapist, and they are introducing themselves and explaining the current state of their sex lives with their partners, which I found to be very strange. Like, Winter sitting in on this type of discussion, and bitch, you don't have anything really to contribute. That is so awkward, and it's so, that would have been weird for me. That's not something I would have wanted to agree to do. But you know what? Go ahead, Winter girl, do you, girl, you know? Because that's what she did. Quick and Ashley's issue is that Quick, he be tired. And Ashley, she be wanting more and more and more. And he don't be having more to give to her because he be tired. And so the sex therapist, she pretty much assumes that Ashley is over 40 and that her sex drive is just, you know, because she's over 40. And Ashley was like, no, ma'am, wait a minute. Correction, I am not over 40. I'm not over 40. As she should, because she's not over 40. And ma'am, you don't just assume people are over 40. You should know better than that. But anyway, they go around the room and they talk about Jamie and Arena. And Jamie don't know what's wrong with Arena because she just don't be wanting nothing to do with him sometimes. And Tasha, she don't want to get pregnant, and her husband don't want to get a vasectomy. But I think on their social media that he actually did get one. So congratulations to y'all. Y'all could toss the condoms out because, hey, he went and got. Anywho, Monique and Chris, their issue, I don't really know what their issue is. He was like, he learned from watching adult films, and she was like, I don't really care about their sex life, to be honest, you know. But that was their issue. She said they have selfish sex. Jamie and Arena, they not having too much of it. Ashley can't get enough. And Tasha's scared to get pregnant. So that's everybody's issues. Winter takes the opportunity to say, you know, I appreciate you guys being very open and honest. You know, that's not really easy to do, but y'all are real. And I commend you guys for that. And they kind of not really feeling her, but whatever. But she also takes the opportunity to apologize. And I thought that was really big of Winter, because a bitch like me, I ain't apologizing for shit. If I am amongst some people who have already made up their minds about me, that they don't like me, and they ain't fooling with me, and they ain't rocking with me, you ain't getting an apology out of me, bitch. You are not gonna get an apology out of me. I'm just not that. I'm not the big person. I'm not the bigger person, okay? I still got a lot of growing to do. Maybe I'll get there before 40. I don't know. But I ain't there yet. So, but she, you know, Winter apologizes, which I really did appreciate. You know, it gives somebody like myself something to look up to. Like, you know what, one day I'm going to achieve that level of growth and maturity, but I'm not there just yet. However, like I said, I did appreciate her for that. I thought that was really nice of her. Like, she really apologized. And I thought the apology was thoughtful, and I thought it was sincere. Arena pulls her to the side and also offers her an apology. And I did not see that coming. And I also appreciated Arena for doing that. Like, that was on some grown woman shit. You know what I mean? I was like, yes, that really gave me something to look forward to. Because one day I'm going to get there. Like, I like that. That's why Arena is my favorite. Like, I love Ashley, but Arena's my favorite. Because she was just like, girl, I'm sorry. She apologized because she did go off on Miss Winter. And I really like seeing that. I really did. It really did something for my spirit. I was like, yes, you know, that's what's up. I like that, okay? But anyways, So they go downstairs for dinner, and it seems like Monique has learned from that other show, and she stepped her game up. So season 5 of Potomac, Monique had the girls over to her lake house, and they were bored, and they were over it. There was no activities planned out. They wasn't feeling nothing that was going on. But see, this time around, Monique has everything laid out. It looks really nice. She has caterers and servers. It's a crab boil. Like, it looks really nice. Because we didn't see this section of her home on that other show. But anywho, it looks really nice. I'm going to give Monique credit right there. I like that. She thought that through. So Messy Mo wants to know what Arena and Winter are talking about. And so they just let her know, hey, yeah, she apologized. I apologize. All this other stuff. And we just had a grown woman moment, and we're good. And we're going to move forward. My dear Ashley wasn't feeling it. And she just wasn't here for it. She was like, I didn't feel like the apology was sincere. It was just a generic apology, and I wasn't here for it. And I ain't gonna lie, when I was watching it, I was like, damn, Ashley, can you just be cool for one moment? Just let this go, right? It really seemed like she was dragging it. But to be fair to Ashley, I probably would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing, and I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like from the moment that Winter stepped on the show, I don't think that Ashley was jealous of Winter, and I don't think that Ashley just disliked Winter. I think she didn't trust Winter. I feel like everybody knows the pitfalls of reality TV. Everybody has heard, be careful, they'll ruin your lives. This is a Carlos King production, Be careful, they are really messy. And I think that when the show got started, everybody was all cool. And then in walks Winter, and she don't really know Winter, and I don't think she trusted her. And then after this, finally Winter gave her a reason to not trust her with the whole situation when she showed up to her event and had lied to Monique beforehand about how they ambushed her at the lunch, when that's not really what happened. So I don't know about y'all, but if somebody lies on me, I act just like how Ashley acted. You could do a lot of things to me and you will never get a reaction out of me. But if you lie on me, we good. I'm good on you. It will take a lot for me to forget that. It will take me a whole, don't lie on me. Don't lie on me. If you want to be messy and you want to talk your shit, just talk your shit, but do not lie on me. And when she did that to Ashley, I can understand why Ashley was upset. And then you brought that mess to her event. Y'all put all y'all shit aside only for you to go tell Monique something that was not really the truth. And then Monique also couldn't wait to come and tell this to Ashley at her event. So I understand why Ashley don't like Winter. I really do. Now, I don't agree with her because I do feel like Winter was giving a sincere apology. Winter realized that she was being thrown under the bus. And she came in with some good energy, and she was apologetic, and she was really kind and sweet. And I wish Ashley would have just said, girl, I'm not really ready right now to accept your apology. But for her to say it wasn't a real apology, I thought that it was like, girl, you made yourself look not too great, because it really seemed sincere. It did. It seemed sincere. And so I think she said something like, oh, that wasn't enough for me. She was kind of getting a little irritated with Arena, and Arena was like, well, it was enough for me. I accepted it. And I was like, see, y'all be thinking that Arena follows behind Ashley, but she really don't. She has a brain of her own. And she was like, it's enough for me, and it was enough for her. And they can move forward. I think a lot of the viewers, we saw how sad and how much Winter cried last episode. So I think a lot of us are kind of looking at Ashley like, girl, just let it go. Stop dragging this. But Ashley ain't see all of that, right? Ashley's not privy to all of that. So Ashley's just in the moment, and she feeling how she feel. And she ain't about to fake it for nobody's benefit, which I mean, it is what it is. So Winter this is why it's hard to defend your ass, because at some point in the conversation, Winter starts talking slick about the rumors that she heard about Quick. Oh, you haven't heard those rumors? And it's like, Winter, shut up. And even Tasha had to say, see, Winter, this is what you doing. You doing that. I don't like that. Don't do that. And it was like, I think she heard it. I think she caught herself and was like, okay, we're going down the wrong road. Monique chimes in and was like, well, would you be willing to give them this information that you gave me the other day? You shared with me some things the other day. Could you tell it to them? Which I thought that was dumb, because right now that ain't even the topic at hand. The topic at hand is you get real slick at the mouth unnecessarily. You make things to what they don't have to be. You blow them out of proportion. And when people meet your energy, then you're like, oh my God, that's really what we're talking about. But Winter does say, you know, I'm not going to lie, I've been through a lot and it has caused me to act out a little bit on you guys. But I don't feel like that's really the real, but we'll take that, because that's what she said. And the rest of them are like, well, we can kind of understand that. Like, you did go through some shit. As all of this is going on, Kevin rings the doorbell. So Chris goes upstairs to receive him, and he coming in there, bad skin and all. I shouldn't talk about nobody's skin, because then I'm going to start breaking out. But he comes in there, walking down this long path and upstairs and whatever and downstairs and all this other places, going through the valley and through the woods to get to the dinner table. And Chris is like so excited. He's like, all right, everybody, listen up, listen up. It's just Kevin, everybody. It's just Kevin. And it was just like, this is why I said Chris is just as messy as Monique, because what? The gleeful look on your face every time you getting into Winter's business is disturbing for me. I don't really like it. Especially when we saw you and your wife cry and pout and stomp y'all feet about people getting in y'all family's business and doing messy shit. So it is just ridiculous for me to be seeing Chris' big messy ass behave this way. I don't understand it. Well, he messy. I guess there's nothing to understand. He's just messy. I mean, it just irked me. It really irked me. And it was just like, you know what? Fix your marriage first. Okay, go fix your marriage, and then you could probably be worried about other people's marriage. So these husbands, okay, so the husbands say that they believe the swindler over Winter. They thought that Winter was lying and that the swindler, he had all his receipts, all his rubbish receipts. They said that they believed it. And I'm just like, how? You are successful businessmen. How the hell do you not spot a scammer a mile away? That's some bullshit. Y'all just don't like Winter. Your wives don't like Winter. And y'all just wanted to be jerks. Because Uncle Jamie, I know your ass didn't believe not a damn thing that man had to say. Wasn't Jamie a cop? Wasn't he a narcotics detective or something like that? You got too much brain cells up. You got too many brain cells up here that work to believe anything that that man had to say. You knew it was some BS from the moment he opened his slithering mouth. The moment he opened his slimy mouth, you knew he was lying. Y'all was just being mean. Talking about you, but y'all are successful businessmen. Ain't no way in the world you haven't come across a scammer or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10. But anywho, so anyways, the swindler, he tells Winter how he misses her, and she's like, yeah, I don't miss you. He got his rubbish receipts in tow, and he starts off this bullshit ass script like he had the last time when he met with the guys, and then the time before that when he met with Chris. And what's pissing me off is that he's pleading his case to the strangers. You're explaining yourself to these people who don't know you, and they really don't care nothing about you. That annoyed me. Because it was like, you know what it felt like? It felt like he thought that if he read off, fed them his bullshit, that they had the authority to force Winter to take him back. That's how, like, what was the point? If you really want your marriage back, why are you trying to appeal to these strangers? I didn't understand that. And it was like, did Chris tell you that was the way to go? See, Chris making himself look real bad associating with this man because, and Chris is also acting as if he has the authority to force or to strong arm Winter to being in this relationship with this man. It's like, you've known this man all these years and you didn't know he was a swindler. I ain't like that. At this point, everybody's over it, really. Everybody's tired of pretending like they believe anything he has to say. So everybody is asking questions. And Ashley, that's why she my girl. Ashley was like, did you live in the basement with your mama and daddy? Like, what's going on? And he was like, he shushed her because that's not part of what he had planned to discuss. That ain't on the script. Now, Ashley, he got a specific script that he is trying to stick to. You asking him questions, he's forgetting his lines. You can't be doing that, girl. He got to stick to his script. But Ashley was like, he shushed me. So in that moment, she over it. She was like, yeah, I'm about to go. Some of the rest of the couples eventually start coming upstairs too, because they don't want to hear this bullshit. You could clearly see this man is a liar and a scammer, and it's just like, who want to be seen on TV believing this bullshit? Well, Chris wants to be seen on TV believing the bullshit, because Chris is really trying to defend him. Like, let the guy speak. He got to say his side of the story. It's only fair. It's like, this is what I don't be respecting about some of you men. Y'all be having homeboys that scam women, that beat women, that cheat on women, that do worse than that. And y'all don't never hold y'all homies accountable. Y'all don't never tell y'all homeboys, man, you can't be around me doing that type of shit. I don't fool with it. Why y'all can't tell them that? But you can hand deliver him to a dinner where you ambush Winter. See, you could do that. But you can't tell this man, like, homie, why you out here scamming women? I'm not going to be a part of that. You couldn't do that. But y'all say Chris is a good man. All right. And honestly, Winter is responsible for her own decisions. But to be honest, I think the main reason why she fell for this guy was because of people like Chris vouching for him. Chris saying, oh, I've known him for many years. He's a good guy. This other person over here, oh, yeah, I known him for a great long time. He's a good guy. Oh, he's a great man. He's a good man. Oh, yeah, you should give him a chance. Her own family members elbowing him. Oh, he's a man of God, girl. You need to settle down, girl. You ain't had a husband in how long? You need to get with him. And then, of course, Winter falls for the okie doke because of people like that vouching for him. And then now she done fell into the situation. How many people are trying to help her get up out of it? Nobody. Crickets. Because everybody's laughing at Winter like, oh, she a fool. You too old to be so stupid. How you fall for it? This is how she fell for it. Because good people that she trusts, that she looks up to, that she thinks are decent people, vouched for this clown. That's how. That's how she fell into this. People in the church vouching for him. Her own mama vouching for him. Give him a chance, girl. He's a good guy. Give him a chance. And that's why he thinks that if he can appeal to these group of strangers, he could get his wife back. That's some bullshit. But anyways, dude is still trying to finesse Winter. He gets up and he tries to move closer to where Winter is sitting, and Winter hops up out the table. She hops up from the table and she goes to the other side, and she was like, sir, you're not mentally okay. Don't come nowhere near me. I don't want your ass nowhere near me. And I'm 100% on Winter's side when it comes to that. Keep your crazy ass away from me. I don't blame her. And he really thinks that he still has this power over Winter. He really thinks he can finesse. Like, Winter, we're talking about reconciliation. And really, you should have been trying to finesse a dermatologist because, bruh. Anyhow, it turns into this weird version of musical chairs because Winter starts singing. Talking about, you've been lying before you got here. And she just keep running away from him. And it's like, bruh. Like, sir, she is repulsed by you. You're not ashamed? Why don't you leave this lady alone? Give her freedom. She don't want to be with you. And Chris and Monique are like, should we leave? And she was like, oh, no, we're not leaving. I need a witness. And why would y'all want to leave a crazy person? Like, you invited her to your home, didn't tell her he was coming until after it was too late. Y'all want to leave her alone downstairs in the basement with a cuckoo bird? Y'all want to be on the news. Like, what? I didn't understand that. I think they felt stupid in that moment. They were sitting there and they were starting to feel real stupid for making this situation come together. And now y'all want to leave too. But no, y'all got to sit there and deal with what y'all started. So back upstairs, all the couples are talking and it's like, damn, this man is really a scammer. Now y'all feeling crazy. And I think they're starting to regret, you know, some of the things that they had said prior to, and they could hear her singing, they could hear the commotion. So Ashley was like, let me go downstairs and see what's really going on. So while she goes down there, Winter is still singing, "You been lying for 2 years." She's singing her little song, and Ashley starts doing it in and dancing and doing the Carlton and acting like she in church. And then Monique starts beating on the table. And I was just like, oh, Lord, girl, you just whatever. And she like, get somebody, get him a pen. Get him a pen. And she storms off. Ashley walks away with her. And they have a little cute moment in the hallway. And she was like, girl, I don't even fool you with you like that. But that man's full of shit. Like, girl, how did you fall for it? I just been around him for a second and I could tell what it is with him. And, you know, she's, you know, kind of explains herself. And it's just like, I think we all can see what happened. She was nudged into giving this man a chance. And he put his scam on her. Like, he just did what he did. He's a con man. He's a grifter. He's a lot of things. And unfortunately for her, she's in a situation that she's in. And they even talk and they were like, you know, I was good with you until you called my husband fun size. And Winter is like, girl, we made up after it. Monique came and told you this mess after we had already made up. And somebody was saying, why are they letting Monique get away with it? And it's like, it's very apparent why they're letting Monique get away with it. This is supposed to be Monique's show. It's supposed to be centered around Monique. So they're not going to call Monique out on her bullshit. But eventually, if this show gets some more seasons, I'm scared for Monique. Monique gonna get what she gonna get hers. She gonna have her day in the hot seat. She will. If she continues this. Upstairs, they're talking. Arena comes in with the mic and she starts singing the song too. And it's real funny and it's real cute. And I really enjoyed this moment. I don't think Tasha joined in. Monique eventually did join in and they start singing again. And they're kind of giving her a pep talk. And I guess the support system kind of came together in the clutch, because when you see such a grimy human being and you see what he did to this lady, it's like, damn, I don't want to see I don't want to see no woman go through that. You know, it's different when you hear about it and it's something different when you see it. And I think the ladies just kind of felt for her in that moment, and they did come together, and I did appreciate that. I really did. But sans Monique, I'm not feeling Monique. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling her, because I feel like I would have said, I'm not doing that. If you're going to get them together, it's not going to be at our house in the middle of nowhere. If they had to come together, why they couldn't come together at the restaurant in D.C.? You going to bring the... I just didn't like that. I still don't like that. I'm glad she clowned his ass, because that's what he deserves. But somebody like him don't have shame. So I don't even know if that really meant anything. But at least the viewing audience, if you see his grimy ass approaching you, you see his grimy ass approaching you, you know to run in the other direction. But I felt bad for Winter. I really did. But I'm glad she embarrassed him, because that's what he deserved. And to really be honest, Winter's story is not that unique, because we've seen women get scammed on television several times. Kenya got scammed by Mark Demon. Look how he treated her. If that wasn't a scam, I don't know what is. Kim K got scammed by Frankenstein. That was definitely a scam. The 72-day marriage, when he talking about he want his ring back, and you know you didn't pay for that ring. You know you didn't pay for that ring, talking about you want the $2 million ring back. Goodbye. We saw Luann get scammed. Bethany got scammed. Now, Bethany's, I think, was probably the worst. Bethany got scammed. Like, she had a baby with this dude, and this dude, man, oh my gosh. Yeah. So Sheree and Tyrone, So Winter is not the first woman. I think she's just the only woman. She's the first woman to come out and just be like, yes, I got bamboozled. I got scammed. I got hoodwinked. Because it does happen. It happens. I know I done ran into a scammer. I know I ran into a fucking liar. Not in Miriam, thank God. Thank God. But it happens. And I think a lot of people was like making fun of Winter at first and laughing at Winter. But really, that shit is more common than we think. Like, it's really, really common. Because can't nobody tell me Mark Demon didn't scam Kenya. But anyways, I'm kind of excited about Mary. It was a slow start. It was a slow start, but it's kind of interesting now. Like I'm enjoying it. I think the next week's episode is the finale, but we already know it's gonna be some mess because there's mess behind the scenes. All this social media antics that Monique is up to, we already know it's about to be some stuff. Winter and Monique are gonna go at it next season. Monique gonna give her that season 5 Candace treatment, more than likely. But I think Monique might want to keep her hands to herself. I don't think you will put your hands on Winter because Winter look like she hits back, and if she don't hit back physically, she gonna get you together in that courtroom, and she not Candace. Like she'll really get you together. So I don't know. But that's pretty much all that happens. We gonna see what happens in the next episode. I think we might hear a little something about Big Mobile. I don't know. But please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.